Are you going to have a grand opening this summer? Grand opening? Grand closing? Does it actually matter? This week we're looking at how your perception of the potential reopening of society and the economy this summer may not in fact be the same as everyone else's. Welcome to Security Weekly Marketing Thoughts with CTG Intelligence, your weekly look at marketing, PR, business development for your business and your career. This week, hit that thumbs up button below because then people can see engagement with the channel and it makes them stop by more. So you're a risk manager. You're managing your own risk, you're looking ahead. But should you suddenly declare yourself open for business now that economies are opening up again? There's a few problems that you might want to consider. One, what if governments around the world play cat and mouse with everybody? You do a grand reopening and then you're forced to close again. That's not going to look ideal. But on a more sensitive level, you don't know if your customer is absolutely looking forward to a reopening. Maybe they're enjoying working from home. Maybe they're excited to get back to the office place. But actually, there's something much more important there. It reveals that perhaps you haven't been doing anything over this past year to 14 months. Because why would you need a grand reopening unless you're maybe a restaurant? But you're probably not a restaurant watching this video. So the idea of a grand reopening or back to work special may grate with some of the audience because there's been some really important security projects and pieces of work going on over this year. So I don't imagine that you've done nothing over lockdown, but yet a grand reopening, it may just smack of that. We've had a lot of collaborations. It's been brilliant. I don't know if anyone recently saw the podcast of podcasts between Conversations in Close Protection, Circuit Magazine and Corson's Corner. I really enjoyed that. But there's been much more pollination between the cyber and physical sides. There's been people reaching out to colleagues across the world because they can't physically be there, so they need new friends, or they need to reignite old friendships. This time has been one of great hardship, but if you truly want to capitalize on the reopening, you're going to have to provide something new. So rather than grand reopening this summer, what about this summer introducing a new service dedicated to the times we live in? Or what about this summer, we know that things are a little bit hybrid or dicey, and so we're reacting accordingly. Not a back to school, not a back to work, and not really a grand reopening. Be considerate, think of the kindness games, think of your audience. And that's why I'm opting to not have a grand reopening, even though in August we'll do our first physical event in Phoenix. Because for me, the question is wrong. When people say to me, when will we go back to physical events? For me, that's the wrong question. The question now remains, how will we make the experience of being physically present amazing? Yeah, sure, at the first instance, actually meeting somebody is going to be amazing, right? People will really miss that. But there's no reason why we can't have apples and oranges, virtual events and physical events achieving different things. And so, maybe a grand reopening is not the best thing for your security service. Please hit that thumbs up button below, because when you do, people see engagement with the channel, they stop by, they look at more videos, and they're a bit more committed. I'll see you next week.